Well, we are live here at the Breakers Indoor Stadium for the Division 1 Men's Grand Final. It is going to be the North versus the South with the Canberra Gunners Academy up against the Tamworth Thunderbolts. It's Davey J here from 2EC. I'm joined in the commentary by Kaz Irwin. G'day, Kaz. How are you going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very, very good. Well, they threatened to shoot the lights out before, and it actually happened. It went a little bit black here. Power outage at the stadium right across the courts. It is electric here, the atmosphere. We've had a couple of great grand finals already. We'll just run through the starting teams for both teams here. For the Tamworth Thunderbolts, number 4, Riley Murphy. Number 11, the superstar Keyshawn Hawkins. Number 13, Reece Chillingsworth. Number 14, Justin Lay. And number 18, Chris Skilton. For the Gunners Academy, number 2, Ronan Boosting. Number 4, Dale Feig. Number 6, Declan Pratt. Number 9, Will Mayfield. Number 14, Arkesh Mayem. The grand final referees for this game, George Kostakis, Brad Mattioli and Chris Vogelsinger. We're about to get it on here. It is going to be big and tight as well. Both finished on top of their respective tables and pools. So it's 1v1 in this one. And we're underway. The Gunners have got the ball off Arkesh Mayem. Boosting, finding Feig. Feig out to Pratt. Back inside to Mayem. Hawkins, though, with the steal. Chillingworth doing the work in the post against Mayem there, able to spin his way into it. It's a pretty even match, this one, isn't it, Kaz?
Yeah, definitely. I like his patience in there. Chills had some patience in the paint just then.
Yeah, very good. We were saying before that there was a few older heads on the Thunderbolts team up against the young bucks from Canberra and the Gunners Academy. We'll see how that plays out as the game progresses. But it is 2-0 to the Thunderbolts at the moment. And they've got the ball just on the outside there. Murphy finds his way through traffic, turns it over. The Gunners are off to the races.
Good D.
Will Mayfield there just getting caught in the defence. One of the big scorers for the Gunners Academy this year, averaging about 25.5 points per game. So he's one that they will have to look at shutting down throughout the game, but a good start there. Grant out to Boosting. Just misses that one. Just a little bit long on that shoot from the arc.
Yeah, shot clock reset then. Didn't touch the ring.
Big step up for the young fellas from the Gunners Academy as well. And Canberra team's back in the Waratah League again this year.
I think these two teams, a couple of 2 years ago, played each other up at Maitland.
Yeah, a little while ago, that was right. The Division 1 guys were in there for a little bit, but the club as a whole really making a mark. And the Tamworth team as well, able to get the rebounds there. They've had both the men's and the women's coming down for semi-finals. And the Gunners Academy as well.
Oh, tough jumper.
Just going miss for miss at the moment. Just feeling each other out. Still only 2-0 towards the Thunderbolts. Dale Feig looking for points. He's been a good scorer, and he gets that one.
It's a tough jump shot.
Yeah, good player Feig. Got a big future ahead of him. Scored 24 yesterday in their win over the Illawarra Hawks. Some serious hops there to get that defensive rebound. Finds Boosting on the channel. Back to Feig. Mayfield looking to set the screen for him. Dale Feig kicks it out to Boosting inside to Arkesh Mayem. Finds the basket at the top of the elbow. Can shoot this young fella. I remember when he was in under 14s and 15s. Played primarily as a guard. Certainly shot up in the last few years to take that centre role and make it his own. Underneath for Skilton, just too much tall timber there. Oh, another basket. Will Mayfield opens his account, and they've just shot out to a 6-2 lead, Kaz.
Yeah, that's a nice finish there by Mayfield. Strong the basket. Tamworth just look a little bit lost, I reckon.
Yeah, there's a couple of missed shots there, just rattled their confidence a little bit. They just need to settle. Gilton there, just miffed it. Just got caught for the travel there, just collected the ball on the way back down.
I think they just need to settle a little bit, get back to what they were doing, what they do well.
Yeah, after yesterday's win over the Hills Hornets there, big emotional game out at Niagara Park. People are still raving about that online and in the stadium. Teague there trying to get around Shillingworth, caught him there just on the block, I think. He's called a push on him, on Shillingsworth.
Just a bit over-aggressive on that switch.
Yeah, just caught him with the hip there, but that's okay. He'll shake it off. Good player, big game player, Reece Shillingsworth.
Yeah. Likes to shoot the 3-2 for the big man.
There's a nice three there, attempt. This has been a good rebound from Boosting, shortest player on the ground.
Big board.
Murphy bringing it back.
Oh, good D.
Good D again. Scott McCann there. Dalfee crossover, nice dribble, kicks it out to Boosting. Boosting, let's fly. Just bounces off the back of the ring.
Good rebound.
Sean Hawkins drives it through the middle, will take it on himself.
Nice.
Oh, just rattles out. Long pass.
Oh, referee went down.
Shillingworth at the top, looks to get Mayhem in the air. Drives it to the basket, gets that 2 points and one. An enthralling contest, the two big men for these two teams. Both bring certain athletic qualities to their game and sharp shooting. He makes that one, and it is now 6-5 towards the Gunners Academy. Tamworth Thunderbolts just getting a few points there, getting a little bit of confidence. The tails are up a little bit, especially off the defensive end.
They've come out with a little bit more pressure here. Tamworth, nice job.
Good bounce pass in to Mayfield. Mayfield finds it underneath.
Nice
delivers the basket.
Extra pass there. I think Quay needs to get involved with this ball here a little bit for Tamworth.
Yeah, he does. A little bit quiet in the first couple of minutes. Quality player, though.
Nice drive.
Shillingworth drives through. He's pumped.
He is pumped.
8-7, though, still towards the Canberra Gunners Academy.
Oh, nice drive.
Dalfee.
I think the Tamworth boys need to contain him a little bit better. Otherwise, he's just going to keep going to that basket.
Yeah, he certainly has got the athleticism to take it all the way to the rack. Certainly one of the attributes that got him selected in the All-Star 5 this year for the Gunners Academy. Joins William Mayfield in that, but also two players from the Thunderbolts. They join them in that All-Star 5 with Kishon and Reece Shillingsworth joining them there. Hawkins also gathered this year's MVP. Yeah, that's an excellent effort. Certainly good reflection on his skills and his contribution to the club in what is a tough, tough division. Plenty of teams in it as well, split across two pools, pretty much encompassing the whole state.
And we have Johnny Ireland, who got Coach of the Year.
Yeah, good man manager, good coach. Here's Feig again.
Good defense in transition there by Tamworth. Oh, a lot of hands.
Mayfield, strong hands there, able to find the open man, hits Feig. It's it down.
That's in.
Oh, just off the face there. Oh, turns it back over. Oh, it's helter-skelter down that side of the basket, and that side of the court. Some good passing by the Gunners Academy, but unable to walk away with those points.
They do move the ball well. Very unselfish.
High press there. Sean looking to use the screen set by McCann. Jack Mustard's got the job on him, bringing him down court.
Oh,
And he gets that one off the bank.
nice basket.
He's copped a little hit there, as well as the foul. He's taking the wind out of him. There's a family broadcast. I won't speculate on where that hit was.
I'm sure he'll be okay. He wouldn't want to be subbed off just yet.
No, just yet he's starting to feel it, that's for sure. And I'm talking about the other shots in the basket. Just misses that one. Still trail by 2 points, 11-9 here. Gunners Academy. Big again, up to the top, finds the open man. Kicks it back out. Good basket set, 3 points. Jared Phillips.
He was set from that pass.
So the little red rocket for the Gunners Academy managed to get that 3 points there.
Oh, Chillingworth with a reply.
Has to go a little bit wide on that one. Good distance.
He doesn't want to get his second foul.
Back to the top of Feige.
Oh, he's gone again.
Got another one, big boards.
Good board.
They needed that one. Closing in on that basket there, the Gunners Academy. Thunderbolts able to maintain. Mayfield again to bring the ball up. Drives through, another 2 points there. Almost scoring a will at the moment. Mayfield certainly showing his class. And the Academy jump out to a 16 points to 9 lead.
I think that was a good timeout there by Coach Ireland.
Yeah, just under 3 minutes there remaining. Threatening to blow out. It is a few points lead there. We've got a few thank yous to make, don't we, Kaz?
Yeah, we do. Basketball New South Wales, we like the official partners, New South Wales Official Office of Sports, Spalding, Carney Sports Marketing, PCYC, Cedar College, New South Wales, Sydney Kings, Sydney Uni Flames, and Audi Couriers. Without these guys, they wouldn't be able to do what they've done today. Yeah,
absolutely. And I like how they use the word partners as well, because they really are partnering with Basketball New South Wales to do a fantastic job this weekend. Not just sponsoring them, giving them money and hoping to get things, but really partnering and making sure it's a fantastic event and a fantastic season. Well, just while we're at this timeout, we'll give you an update of a couple of the grand finals that have already been played. In Division 2 Youth Men, it was the Hornsby Ku-ring-gai Spiders victorious in a close one over the Coffs Harbour Sun, 69-64. That was a cracker.
That was a cracker game. So now Hornsby get to go up to Div 1 next year, which is good for the boys, good for the association. Yeah, fantastic. And in the Youth Women's, it was the Newcastle Hunters just pipping the Norths Bears in that one, 63-59. That was a great game. That lead changed quite a few times. Yeah, I popped in and saw that just towards the end, and it was the Bears who were just in front. I was surprised to see at the end that the Hunters were able to do it, but a great one there. Fantastic effort for all the associations. 10 of them, I think, represented across 7 games today, so that's really, really good. Yeah, it's great achievement. Oh, nice roll. Oh, just the bounce doesn't go the Thunderbolts' way there. Certainly plenty of traffic. Oh, pick the ball up. It's not rugby, it needs to be in your hands. Nice big three. Good positioning there for Bradley Pateman. Able to kick it back out. Great effort on the boards. Finds Archer. Aims just off. Big rebound by Clay there. Using his small body. And Alex Archer there looking like he's straight out of Led Zeppelin with that hair. I love it. Oh, good hands there from the Gunners. Good defense. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, just caught rushing the defense by the Gunners Academy. Really making them work at the moment. Just haven't been able to settle into their natural game. They're really out of sorts right now. Veteran David Burke's just come on the court, so hopefully he might be able to help them out a little bit here. So it just needs to settle them down. Oh, they're going to a 2-3 zone here. You can hear the crowd there. Big contingent from Tamworth making the trip down the highway. Fantastic. Good to see their women's team play yesterday. Unfortunately, they fell through a pretty good Wagga Blaze. But they've hung around a lot of the team and a lot of the supporters for this one.
big three again.
When he's set with his feet, he's good.
Jared Phillips, that's his second from the same spot as well, Kaz.
Yeah. Oh, nice hands.
Oh, good hands there from Miami.
Quick hands.
Just skipped down to a 10-point lead all of a sudden there. The Gunners Academy are looking pretty good. Tamworth hoping to find some answers. They go inside with the veteran. Just banks it off the back and gets his own rebound.
Oh.
Have another go. Unfortunately, just loses possession. Gifts the ball to the Gunners Academy.
Another veteran come back on. I think this might be Skilton's last year. He was telling me earlier of
oh, good shot there.
Of playing D1 men's basketball.
It'll be a big loss, a big hole for the Thunderbolts in their program. Hopefully they'll get into the coaching ranks as well. You don't want to lose that sort of experience.
Definitely, too much there.
Especially with a host of young players coming through. Strong competition up there at Tamworth. They do a great job. So shout out to everybody watching up in Tamworth. I know there's plenty. Oh, Hawkins again, just very quiet this quarter. And he's just bounced off a bread and butter play. Alex Archer. Good strong rebound there against the bigger man.
They can't make anything. Nothing's dropping for them.
Just a little bit out of sorts here. They trail by 12 with just under 30 seconds in this quarter. Skilton using his wiles. Made himself plenty of room, but just unable to convert. Thank you. Just getting a delivery of water there. I reckon it's going to be plenty of action called today, so well done. Thank you, Basketball New South Wales. Oh, they've overturned that. It was a little finger there by the Thunderbolts as it looked out to get out there to the Archer on the wings there. He really has injected himself. Jared Phillips, the little redhead.
He's been good.
Yeah, plenty of energy.
So Tamworth are staying in this 2-3, although ACT have hit a few threes.
Oh, inside, too easy. Great play from Mayfield and Miami.
Where's the dunk? Throw it down.
Hawkins finally gets one right on the buzzer. On the buzzer. Gets a little bit of confidence going into the break there, quarter time. Brings it back to 11 points, but it is the Canberra Gunners Academy leading a 23-12 over the Tamworth Thunderbolts. It's been a good quarter thus far, but they have really shown what they are up for and up against, haven't they? The Academy have come out. They're passing the ball well. They're finding the open player.
They're shooting it well.
Yeah, they're letting the Thunderbolts make their own mistakes, and unfortunately they have been making a few. Just missing a few shots there, a few turnovers and possession changing for them. Just haven't really settled into the game.
No, and missing easy stuff under the basket, which is usually their bread and butter.
Yeah, let's hope that they didn't put it all into the effort yesterday to get here. I'm sure they'll come back. They're a good side, quality players right across the board. Now, later on today during halftime of the Championship Men's Grand Final, make sure you tune in because Basketball New South Wales will be announcing the 2019 Hall of Fame inductees. The 2019 Basketball New South Wales Hall of Fame dinner will be held on Saturday the 2nd of November at Ridges Mount Panorama, and tickets are on sale now. So make sure you listen out, find out who they are, get along to the dinner and the presentation. You can head to www.bnsw.com.au/state conference to learn more. Great way to recognise the contribution of people right across the full gamut of the basketball scene in New South Wales, whether on the court, off the court, behind the scenes, or right out in front, telling everyone how wonderful this sport is.
Yeah, definitely. Without him, it wouldn't go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Heading back into this one, second quarter. As we mentioned, trailing a little bit. The Thunderbolts just haven't quite clicked into gear. Points are coming in dribs and drabs. Good three there from Keyshawn Hawkins, this year's MVP, to get him a little bit of confidence. As you can see, he's starting to try and get himself excited and the rest of the team. Gunners Academy, they are in command at the moment, 23-12. in this grand final, Division 1 men's. Just get the thumbs up. He is back on. Mayfield. Back to Boosing. Boosing to Phillips. Finds Feige, who's been strong as well. Making the most of his opportunities. Uses a screen off my end. Finds Phillips again. Oh.
They don't want to leave him open.
No, exactly. Twice burnt before. Strong on outside the arc there. And the natural tenacity of the redhead as well, shining through.
Tamworth looked a lot better there. They got through their motion, got through their flow.
That's it. I think Hawkins needs to get the ball in his hands a little bit more in those shooting positions. He's doing the right thing as a point guard, trying to dish it to the players that are open. He needs to be a little bit selfish in a time like this, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose at all.
Great job by the floor wipers once again, making sure it is nice and safe and moisture-free under the basket.
They're our local Gosford City Rebels players.
Doing a fantastic job. Off to Nationals in Ballarat, I hear. And,
got 14 girls.
Yeah, got a little stall out the front, raising money, so...
Very exciting for them.
A little bit more moisture there as a couple of players come down. Foul on the push there on Burke. Starting to compete very hard under the ring after that free foul, but his free throw, he's okay. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to put his authority with his age and wiliness against some of these young players. Feige in the backcourt, bringing it forward. Finds Mayfield. Mayfield to Feige. Just gets caught in a bit of leg work there. Short court there, Brock McMahon. The speed and the cross-court dribble from Feige. Hit the deck hard, just a little air out of him. It certainly hurts when you hit the deck on those bony parts of your body like your hips and your elbows. Certainly haven't made the basketball courts any softer. He'll shake that off. Here's Phillips again. Good hands, good D down low there by Skilton. Any young players watching, that is good D, especially over there in that corner on those wings. Phillips again bringing the ball around, taking a couple of players with him.
Big three.
Big three. Oh, it just bounces high. Burke gets the board and they're off to the races. The Thunderbolts back into traffic though. Riley Murphy slows it down. Start moving the offense around. Hawkins. A bit of help there. Oh, just one step too many, I think. It's a 2-on-1. Should read like a textbook. Did find the foul there. Didn't go quite to plan the first attempt. The second attempt, Mayfield was able to get the rebound, go up and draw the foul.
Coach Ireland not happy about something out there. Academy had a few subs there. Well-rested subs for their shooters.
Yeah, their rotation's been pretty good, the Gunners at the moment, the Gunners Academy. Using the young players in quick bursts, still maintaining a good balance of scoring. Good shot there from Mayfield. 24-13 is the lead to the Gunners Academy. Oh, good drive to Skilton, just unable to get it, and twice. Veteran like that should be making those. Feeds his fingertips straight over, finds Boosing back inside. Declan Pratt. Pratt hands off to Feige. Back to Pratt.
Oh,
inside
nice.
to Mayem.
Good
Nice
feed.
work. Good vision there.
That was good patience. Good
Absolutely,
patience.
absolutely. Really made that defence move around, and that hole opened right up for the centre from the Gunners Academy.
Oh, good D.
Very
Real
good D. Riley Murphy just sends that one over the sideline straight into the bench.
Tamworth come out looking all right in the second, but now they've gone back into that. They're just a little out of sorts.
Yeah, just out of sorts. A little bit of shell shock as well. Maybe a little bit of fatigue from yesterday. It was a big emotional day out at Niagara Park for them to make it.
Yeah, that must have been a cracker game to knock off Hills.
Oh, Hills Hornets were on fire. I was talking to some of the coaches over here, and they were excited about their prospects yesterday. And they really took it to them. It was only in the last few minutes that they actually skipped away into a safe lead. Gilton from a little bit further away. Couldn't get him up close. Couldn't get him from far away. Good rebound for the Gunners Academy. Delphi again. Finds boosting inside to Mayem. Strong, kicks it back out. Mayfield just off the glass. Able to recover the ball though, Feig. 9 seconds left on the clock. Free. Skilton up. Gets the rebound, runs that centre. Got a little bit of help.
Oh.
Finds Murphy. Back inside to Chillingsworth. He was a big scorer in that first
nice.
quarter for him. Certainly need Reese adding points. Seemed to have dried up without him on the court. Brought it back to 11 points deficit. Been finding that open man, the Gunners Academy. Mayfield.
They do a great job of moving the ball. Tamworth crowd getting into it, having a bit of a defensive chant for their players.
Yeah, certainly. Certainly be plenty of that for both teams. Oh, good hands again. Boosing. Looked beaten for speed there, but managed to just get that that deflection off Hawkins. Academy just get a breath. They can take their time as some subs are made. Delphi. Delphi at the top, looking for the play. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Clears them out, drives them through, and gets it.
That's a tough finish.
He backed himself right from the get-go there and took 3 players on and managed to score. Kick it out to 13 points. 28-15 to the Gunners Academy. Haven't really got out of third gear yet. They're doing it pretty comfortably thus far against the Thunderbolts side that is just still in first. I feel. Side of Chillingsworth against Mayem.
Oh, nice dive down the middle.
Hawkins taking on Buson. There's just an offensive foul there. Doesn't help their cause when they're trying to score points. Called the timeout. Gunners Academy feeling pretty good about themselves. 28-15 here with just over 5 minutes remaining as they head to the benches for that timeout. I think it'll be a case of more of the same from the Gunners. Just keep going, keep going. Samuel Adams and Grant Keys there. Plenty of big-time experience amongst those two. I think John Ireland might be sort of saying, hey, wake up.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they can get it back to 8 points at the half, they'll be okay.
Yeah, haven't really threatened yet, and as I said before, really haven't got out of first gear. They're scoring points in spits and spurts. But a good run of a couple of points and a couple of good stops will really give them a lot of confidence.
They need to keep shooting the ball too, especially on those ones that they're missing that they probably should be making.
That's it, trailing through. They've been able to get some good position as well on that offensive glass with Burke and Skilton. And they just need to finish off those points, bread and butter stuff underneath the basket. My old coach said if you can dine out on bread and butter each and every day, you'll take it. Worry about putting ham and salad from the outside line later. Just eat that bread and butter, you'll never go hungry.
That's very true.
That's it, point blank. It's the closest to the basket, he said.
Was that back in under 12s?
Mate, that was. Back in 1950 something. Yeah, Bussing bringing the ball back there. Been pretty good on the defensive end, containing one of the star players for the Thunderbolts.
See if these boys can get a stop right now.
Well, they've got the crowd behind them. Let's see if they can live up to expectations. Mayfield in and under.
Oh.
Loose ball contesting there. McCown bringing it back. By Shillingsworth.
Nice drive.
Sweeping through. Well, he's the man who's put his hand up for the Thunderbolts and said, follow me, boys. Certainly is their good luck talisman.
He does have a quick first step.
Scored 21 points yesterday in their semi-final. Hard to guard there. He's got to stay out on him to give him will really give him some curry. He can shoot from inside and outside. Very versatile big man.
It's like they're playing each other. Like, they're very similar in what they can do.
Yeah, bouncing it in, driving it in.
That's a tough finish by Leahy.
Oh, he's got his hair cut freshly for the big weekend.
If the Tamworth boys can get a stop here. Oh,
called a foul outside the arc as well.
it's a bit of a silly foul. Smart fall.
Yeah, Lee there, just getting that foul outside the arc just after we made comment on what a dashing haircut he's got there. That falls into the mullet category, just I think.
Yeah. Close.
Pretty close. Just saw him before getting ready. He's a wide body, big fella, big hips, big shoulders. Mayfield misses the first one. And the second one. One more opportunity to get something out of this venture. And gets that one. Goes on a bit of a world tour there around the world in 80 ways, but it finds its way to the bottom. Hawkins. By Shillingworth on the inside. Calls the travel. Maybe that time his quick first step was a bit too quick.
I think I'd like to see Tamworth run a little bit more. They push it and then they pull it out. I think they need to keep that flow happening and get to the basket.
Yeah, I think it's a recognition of some of the speed and the fitness of the young players from the academy. Showing them a lot of respect. Maybe a little bit too much at this point. Beach again, taking Hawkins on the inside. Collects it, just banks it off the back though. Pressured into that shot, really didn't have much going for him. Shenzhen sets the screens, heads towards the basket. Hands up, looking for it on the inside. Love that forward play. Good battle between the two centres.
I think that was Riley's shot just then. He probably needed to shoot the ball. Just trying to force that extra pass.
Good substitution there, just changing up the look there. Pateman comes back in. Graham takes a seat.
He's done well. That's a well-earned rest for him.
Mayfield scoring mainstay. Just off the front of the basket with that one. Lee finds the ball, brings it back with speed and pace.
Early pass.
It's moving down the bottom. Just unable to get it. Good strong by Pateman. Gets the foul though on Lee.
Leahy always is a solid, but he's small, but he always plays bigger than what he is.
Yeah, that low centre of gravity certainly helps. Won't get pushed out of too many post moves with physique like that. Very strong through those lower legs. Misses that one. out big here, the Academy. Manages to drain that, just brings it to 11 points. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. Heading to half time, it's 31-20 for the Gunners Academy.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, just didn't fall again, straight up and down. Good work by Declan Pratt on the defensive end. Feeds, just drops it in off the left hand. Converts it, kicks it back out to 13 points. Starting to threaten though, the Thunderbolts. Finds Murphy. Murphy drives it in just off the bank. Again, Lee in good position.
Just couldn't hold on to it. Tamworth really need to get a stop. Oh, get a stop here.
Almost just come off the bonce of Chillingsworth there.
That could have been a little bit of a travel.
With the lineup they've got, the Academy, it looks like they're playing 5 out at the moment, getting some good cutters into space. Pateman though at the top of the key at the elbow there.
Yeah, they don't want to leave him open.
Ted Phillips, Mayfield strong
Tough
inside.
D. Keep running.
They can snag a few points here. Could be the start of a good run. They've got the call against them. Academy. There's the Thunderbolts that have called the timeout there. Just over 2 minutes remaining. 13 points down from for the team from the Northwest. Starting to look a little bit more threatening as they run the floor, Kaz.
Yeah, I like it. They need to get the ball out and just run. Make some layups. Get to the rim. Oh, good song. Can you hear that?
I can, but we're too busy watching the action. Too busy watching the action here, so it's all big time. The Academy, though, still well in front and having a good time. Now, kids, they're active. And active kids, well, from the 1st of July, parents, guardians and carers can apply for a second active kids voucher valued at $100. What a great way for families to save money on sporting pursuits. Now, you can redeem your active kids voucher with any of our affiliated associations. Just contact your local basketball association to learn more. Fantastic way to save a few pennies, isn't it?
It's a great way. We have it here at our stadium and everyone is using it from their regos to their game fees. Just helps everyone out.
Yeah, fantastic way. You know, sport as a rule usually shouldn't cost that much, but sometimes when it does and you just can't meet it those ways, they're great to ensure that your young people are out there having fun. Back on court here, 13 points is the difference. Gunners Academy starting to talk to each other, saying let's get into it. Mayfield laying down the law. It's been a big start for him this half. Some good scoring options as well. It looks like the Thunderbolts hoping to get on a bit of a run here. Just managed to bank it off.
That was tricky.
Yeah, just banked it off Muston there. It was falling over the line, so well done. Good defensive structure though, keeping Hawkins very quiet this game thus far. He makes that one, top of the elbow. His confidence come in, he can score a few very, very quickly.
And I still reckon if these boys can get it under 10 at the half, they'll be okay for this.
Phillips again bringing the ball around.
Come out
Find some resistance, Mayfield.
Oh.
A slice past Chillingsworth.
Chillingsworth, that would be his third. Oh, second.
Second one there, that's okay. So he was his third one, he's going to have to watch it and manage it for the rest of the game.
I think they passed that on to someone else just then.
John Ireland in the ear of the official over there. Distracting him from his duties there. This too, Mayfield. Murphy drives the ball in, draws the foul. Pateman. Doesn't have the height of some of the opposition players, but strong inside.
Just needs to execute these 2 free throws now.
Yeah. There's the first one for Murphy.
Lucky roll.
Very lucky roll. They're the best kind.
Here we are.
That's a bit better. Textbook free throw there from Murphy. Draws it to under 10.
Crowd's getting into it now.
The Academy scoring's dried up just a little in the last few minutes. Balls with Feige. Takes it on, kicks it out to Mayfield. Mayfield takes it back in the centre, finds Phillips free. Bush!
Yeah. He's solid from that 3-point line.
Yeah, and able to get the defence well off him. Plenty of time to line it up as well.
He's a very good set shooter.
Hawkins just off the front of the ring there. Mayfield again brings it down.
Oh.
Back to Phillips, takes it back inside, kicks it back down to Pateman. Pateman finds Feige. Using the screen.
Bit of patience now, good to see.
Feige again, now to Phillips. Back to Feige.
7 on the shot clock.
Takes it on.
Nice drive.
Point blank, good drive. Had Murphy at 6s and 7s there, was able to brush past him for the points.
He's good to watch. He has some smarts about him.
Yeah. Got to within 9, just kicked back out to a bit more now. 14 points. Big rebounds in there. McGunn going hard at it. Very similar shape and look to Chillingsworth there. I think I'm seeing double, 4 crusties. Started Declan Pratt back into it for Pateman. Been solid. Pateman had to play big when Naeem's been on the bench. And McGowan just bounces that one out. 18 seconds remaining in this half. Brings it back to 13.
Who's going to take this last shot right now?
Well, I think if they can find Phillips down there, it'd be a special.
The good old horn set. Oh!
Turnover.
Get in. Oh.
Oh, well, that's half-time here at the Breakers Indoor Stadium. Canberra Gunners Academy lead 38-25 over the Tamworth Thunderbolts. They certainly woke up late in that second quarter, Kaz. The Thunderbolts drew within 9, but it's just kicked out a little bit to 13 again. Gunners Academy, though, a bit of soul-searching to do late in that quarter, but they managed to weather the storm and still get their points on there.
They did a good job. I just hope Tamworth didn't leave it too late to get that little bit of a run.
Yeah, still a bit worried about Keyshawn Hawkins, but he's got half a game there to line it up, and I expect that he will. Now, the official Spalding Waratah League game ball is now available. Make sure you visit Basketball New South Wales online store at www.bnsw.com.au to purchase yours today. Christmas isn't too far away. Why not get one for that little hoopster or that big hoopster in the family and put it under the Christmas tree? The only thing is, they're really hard to wrap, but they do come in a box, I think, so makes it a little bit easier if you're doing your Christmas shopping.
That'd be a great present. I'm sure there's 1,000 kids out there would all want a new basketball.
Yeah, indeed they would. Plenty of great games on the way as well here today. A little bit later on, we've got the Wagga Wagga Blaze up against the Coffs Harbour Suns in Div1 Women. Championship Women Canberra Nationals up against the Newcastle Hunters, and the Championship Men later this afternoon, Manly Warringah Seagulls against the hometown Central Crusaders. It is going to be big. We'll let you go and get a drink, go to the toilet, get refreshed, tell your friends, and we'll join you back here in about 7 minutes at the Breakers Indoor Stadium. Well, we are back at Breakers Indoor Stadium here on the Central Coast for the grand final of the Division 1 men's. It is the Canberra Gunners Academy up against the Tamworth Thunderbolts, North versus South in this one. The crowd is building, plenty of support for both teams here. I'm joined by Kaz Irwin in the commentary booth. Kaz, this is going to be a good finish. Half a game of basketball to go, and the Gunners lead 38-25. A couple of points there, but cruising at the moment, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And the coach just rested some of their players at the end of that quarter. So they're going to come out, their starters going to come out fresh.
Yeah, both teams looking to their starting five here. Tamworth Thunderbolts just need to find something in reserve. They are not out of touch. There's only 13 points, and with a guy like Sean Hawkins in the team, and Reece Shillingsworth, a couple of big game players there, and with plenty of points to them, should be able to drag them back if they can get on a bit of a roll.
Let's see if they can shoot the ball a little bit better this time down the opposite end.
Yeah, that's right. A bit of execution certainly helps, especially if you're trying to drag back points. They've been playing pretty well on the defensive end, aiming to contain some of the other big scorers for the Gunners Academy. They certainly have been able to get a few points there. Hawkins gets the ball in from Skillington. Back out to Murphy. Murphy to LaHaye. Back to Hawkins, takes it inside, trying to get Bussing
nice
off him.
Crossover.
Gets a foul there called on again in Bussing. Caught by the crossover, as you mentioned. Been doing a pretty good job keeping Hawkins in check in that first half. Heads to the line. Just misses that first one. Usually pretty safe bet from the charity stripe. High arc on that one. Just falls in the end.
It's a good start for him. Let's see how they go here defensively.
Yeah, draw the deficit back to 12. And the Tamworth crowd here at Central Coast really getting the defensive chant going. YM kicks it out to Bussing. Bussing back over to Feege. Feege, plenty of room there, plenty of channels. Oh, good positioning. Maintained his position there, even though he had 3 Thunderbolts on him to get his own rebound and put it back in for 2. Very solid. A play like that, usually you follow through and run under the basket, but he stayed there. Good balance. Very impressive young player, Dale Feege. Hawkins out to Chillingsworth. Drives it in, past Mayfield. Onto his left-hand side and gets 2 points. Beach again, finds Mayhem outside on the 3, inside to Mayfield. Mayfield has Murphy trailing in behind, steps outside, just bounces off, but LaHaye gets it, hands it off to Chillingsworth, and he brings it down the centre of the court. Kicks it out
nice
to Skilton.
Pass.
Skilton just can't buy a basket today, the veteran.
Can't get anything. Ooh.
Just reaching there, flings it back in, not having the best of games. Plenty of tools in the arsenal there.
That was a big rebound earlier down here from Leahy. They need another stop here.
We'll draw it back into 12 points, 40-28, Gunners Academy. Just a miss there, Chillingsworth up for it. Uncontested rebound there. Crossover again. All sorts of headaches for Bussing. Murphy backs it in, finds some space and jags it. Joel Feege need to get the hand up there. Might have made it a bit difficult for Murphy, but
I think the difference at the moment is the Academy flow right into their motion. They get the ball through hands, where Tamworth are struggling a little bit to move the ball, so they're relying a little bit on one-on-one situations.
Yeah, I can certainly see that. Throwing it down, could have taken him on there. Just had Pratt in front of him.
Oh, mismatch here in the post.
Mayfield pushes him out, does the job. Enough Thunderbolts coming through on that offensive glass. With the big man taken away from the basket. Got into the solid body there of Skilton. Good defence from Mayhem, just forced him to push it past the hoop.
Oh, trouble.
Caught the treble there.
It's a little bit erratic from both teams right now.
Yeah, just coming out of that half-time break. Not a hard break of that one, but a tough call, especially at this level, the travel call. Probably not doing anything different that you haven't done for most of your career. Worth at the top. Down finds McGahn. Drains that one. Good spot there. Those long arms. Hard to defend on those wings. Brings it within 8. It's the closest they've been for a little while. Beach kicks it out to Bussing. Bussing inside. Back to Mayfield.
Oh, nice move.
Nice move. Able to brush past Hawkins there.
Patience in the key, I love it.
Haven't hit the panic button yet. Just rammed up the defence there, Bussing.
Oh, and one.
Calls that one.
I think the crowd liked that one.
Yeah, a few people making some noise here today. Big crowds across both days, supporting the teams and associations that have made it. Plenty of fans of just basketball as well coming to join the fun here at Breakers Indoor Stadium. He got that one. 3-point play. Brings it back to 7.
This is the closest that Tamworth have been in this game.
Mayfield backing in. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Need to find that good shot option.
Down to
Finds
5.
Mayfield.
He needs to get rid of it.
Oh, just lets it go right on. A couple of tough calls as they've come down on the offensive end.
I think out the whole game, that's only the first time that the Academy have been pushed under the, that hard shot with the shot clock.
Yeah.
By defensive pressure from Tamworth.
Yeah, good defensive. Certainly ramped it up since the halftime chat. Tamworth, they know they've got to play at one end to capitalise and benefit at the other. The crowd down here cheering for the Bolts.
Oh.
There's another 2. Starting to find his range now, Hawkins. Crowd's excited. Bolts are excited.
Bolts are excited.
Starting to feel a bit of a change of momentum here early in the second half. Just over 5 minutes remaining. And they have trailed by 5. Brought it back from as far as 13 and 14. It's the Academy still holding all the aces, 42-37.
Yeah, the Academy is still in control of this game by heaps. Yesterday in their game against Illawarra, do we know, was it close or did they...
They ended up winning by 10, but I think it was a pretty similar sort of game in terms of how they sort of approached it.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle having someone run at them, if they keep their cool or they get into some tough oppositions.
What's all happening here? Timeout is occurring. As I said, 5:21. Well, we've got this opportunity. We'd like to thank some of the people that make it possible. CSM, the official apparel supplier to Basketball New South Wales. You can see the officials. You can see all sorts of referees and everyone decked out in their finery. That's all thanks to CSM. Make sure you check them out. You'll find out more details through Basketball New South Wales of what great gear they have. Back on court here. The Gunners Academy bringing the ball down. Feeds has started this quarter a little bit quiet. He's got a couple of baskets there. Mayhem back into the action from downtown. Jet drains it.
Nice.
Gets that 3 points. Needs to come out a little bit closer on that one. Can shoot. We've been saying it all game. Both the big men for these teams. Very dangerous shooters, very dangerous on their way to the line. And kicks it back out to 8. Gives them a little bit of breathing space. Get the ball back after a bit of a melee underneath the ring there.
Good hustle underneath the basket.
Could have gone either way or straight to that jump ball. Just banks that one off the back of the glass.
Over the backboard.
That's it. There's no hoops and no points for that one. Good scoring options, the Academy at the moment. Phillips back out there, drained a couple of big threes.
Yeah, he needs to look to get the ball in his hands.
Mayfield as well, doing a great job this year. Here he is. This is his side too.
Oh.
Falls into the hands of Hawkins, who takes it as fast as he can down there. Got to be strong. Good defense by Mayhem, the centre for the Gunners.
He should have shot
a
that.
turnover.
Oh.
But he's just trying to get past Chillingsworth. Remonstrating. Calls the blocking foul. They just couldn't get across in time. Very speedy customer there, Dale Feege.
Very speedy.
Yeah. A bit of pressure on the foul count for Chillingsworth as well. They certainly will need him as this game progresses. So Ireland's taking him off to give him a breather. 2 points there for Miami. Making hay while the sun shines, and he isn't matched up with a very strong Reece Chillingsworth.
I'd keep going to him, I reckon.
I think so. I think that'd be a good option, Kaz. Hawkins again.
Oh, good rebound.
Really is running hot and cold.
Bodies are going down everywhere.
Managed to get the ball back in their hands after that one. Thought initially the Thunderbolts had that one safely. Feach again, driving
nice drive. Through. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Just sort of came into contact with somebody under the ring, but he's fine. Muscles like that, he'll be safe as houses. Reminds me of me when I was playing. Drive there by Toby Whale, but unfortunately coughs the ball up. Finds Phillips on the drive, straight up, finger roll in. Another 2 points. All of a sudden, it was 5 points. Now it is 14 points.
14 points.
Yeah, just a little run there by the Academy, just giving them some breathing space. Taking advantage of the fact that big Reece Chillingsworth is on the bench with a little bit of foul trouble. Still got a couple up his sleeve, but yeah, they were just able to weather that storm from the Thunderbolts, as it were, the thunderstorm, and were able to sort of kick back and add interest the Academy back into a commanding position.
I liked how the Academy had composure just then. It could have went either way, being 5 points.
Yeah, lesser teams certainly might have crumbled, but the Academy has showed what they're all about in this big game. Fantastic to see. This is a great game as well. We'll try and give you an update at quarter time too about what's happening on some of the other courts. It is the Division 1 youth men playing. Penrith Panthers up against Sydney Comets underway. And from all accounts, from what we can hear, it's a close one as well. Plenty of crowd action over there, cheering for both their teams.
Those two semis yesterday were insane.
Yeah. It's north versus south here, but on court one it is east versus west. Or at least the east-west of Sydney, with the Panthers up against the Comets. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this quarter, 51-37 to the Gunners Academy. We gave a shout out to all the people watching up in Tamworth, and I know there are a few up there. Spent a little time up there in the last couple of years. Great basketball community, good facilities up there as well. Want to give a shout out to Canberra, where he is. He is electrifying Phillips.
He's been solid this game.
He has been spectacular. Exactly what they needed off the bench. A shout out to the basketball community down in the ACT as well.
Oh, there's another steal.
Mayfield up and in.
Oh.
First dunk of the game. Not too many spinneroonies with that one. Pretty workmanlike, but I tell you what, it's a long way up. Well done. Kick it out to 18. From McGann, that brings it back to 16. Feige again. Oh, just taking them on. Getting them on the back foot there.
He's very good. Very impressive.
Yeah, poor Barack McMahon, he was just unable to react quick enough.
He had nothing.
Basically, shaking his head and swearing. Oh! Pass it to the back of the other player there. Mayfield again. Draws a foul. Unable to compete. Looking a little lost at the moment. Needs some leadership on the court. McGann's put his hand up and said, look, guys, we need that. And here they are making a sub, but bringing in Skilton, the veteran. And Justin Lee as well. $18 points is the lead. Will Mayfield has the opportunity to make it a little bit more. Misses on that occasion. This is on that occasion as well. Pretty patchy at the line, but making the points count when he needs to. Good screen there by Skilton. Yeah. Hard to get past those big mature bodies. Tries to get up for that rebound. Just not quick enough. Come off his chest. (57-39). Alex Archer back in the action. Limited opportunities for Arch. Certainly doing okay when he gets on there. Finding some good spark off the bench. Kicks out to Phillips. Phillips takes in, drives, uses that speed off that first step, draws the foul. Number 10 push there. Subs both ways. Kesh Mayim back in. Doing Mayfield a rest. Looks like Riley Murphy coming in for Keishon. Drains that one. Creeping close to 20 points, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Phillips, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of big threes, a couple of good drives to the basket. Makes both of those. It's a 20-point lead now for the Gunners Academy. Just over a minute remaining in this quarter. A lot of work to do for the Thunderbolts. Need to find someone who can provide some answers. The two big guns are on the bench at the moment. Oh. Big charge there, just dropped that shoulder. Caught Phillips, doing it on the defensive end as well.
Phillips is everywhere at the moment.
He really has been the difference, coming off the bench, providing plenty of points and plenty of enthusiasm as well.
He could nearly, I could call this, he could nearly get MVP of this game, I reckon.
Oh, I think it'd be close to the other team's MVP if it was voted by popular choice.
Yeah.
Alex Archer there, just using the screen. Mayhem inside, finding Pateman, just coughing it up. McGowan driving it forward, straight at it again.
That's the second one.
Second one again, body on the line, stuffed by Phillips. That one hurt a little bit more than the first one.
The first one.
But I tell you what, those big plays have got the Canberra Gunners Academy bench up and roaring.
Not afraid to put his body on the line, and that's a well-rested sub there.
Oh, well, fantastic effort there.
Well earned.
I tell you what, when somebody's driving hard at you there, the last place you want to be is in front of him. That was the first place he wanted to be. Set his feet just outside that little semicircle, and boom. Back-to-back charging calls for him. Excellent work.
Oh.
Skilton just reaching back into the hands of the Gunners Academy. Alex Archer just off the top of the ring. Good work there by Muston. Muston keeps the ball on the line. Pateman back to Muston. Just off that screen, back to the top. Finds Mayhem. Can shoot.
It.
Doesn't get that one. McGowan's able to get the rebounds and bring it back with speed. Plenty of coverage though by the Academy. Hits the deck using his feet. Not sure if he can do that. But they are willing to try anything at this point with 13 seconds remaining in this quarter and trailing by 20 the Thunderbolts.
You know, it was good to see the big fella put his body on the line and dive after the ball.
Yeah, they are looking towards him at the moment. He's all hustle. He certainly is leading the way with some of their big stars on the bench. Big screen there by Mayhem.
Good screen. Oh, give him the ball.
Finds Pateman. Back to Arkesh. Mayhem bounces it out, just doesn't fall. A little bit early. Again, he has been trying this quarter. Not enough, though, for the Thunderbolts. They trail by 20 against a very, very hyped-up Canberra Gunners Academy at the moment. Bodies flying, feet flying, balls flying. Everything's going their way at the moment.
Yeah, the Academy definitely owned that quarter just then. Definitely owned it.
Yeah, Thunderbolts. They're going to have to try and look for some answers on their bench. They've got a couple of their big stars sitting down on the pine, including Reece Chillingsworth. I think he's on 3 or 4 fouls at the moment. And Keyshawn Hawkins, he's had a very, very quiet game. A little disappointing thus far. Has managed to grab a few points, but it certainly hasn't been the heady heights of yesterday when he scored 22 points to lead them into the big one. Plenty more action on the way, Kaz, but those sponsors that we know about, they're doing a fantastic job. And so are young people these days. Dream Hoops is round 2. Well, that has opened. It is a program launched earlier this year to help kids in need while learning a valuable life skill. If you want to find more information, you can head to www.bnsw.com.au/dreamhoops to learn more. Now, round 2 funding closes the 4th of October 2019. Want to find out some more information about what it means and how it can help you make those hoop dreams come true. We're heading back on court shortly, just under 45 seconds. It is a big one. A couple of big games coming your way, so make sure you stick around for that. A little bit later on, 3:30. In fact, it is the championship men's game. Manly Warringah Sea Eagles up against the hometown Central Crusaders. Power outage a little bit for. I tell you what, they were shooting the lights out earlier today, but I'm worried the roof's going to fly off because it is going to be that packed here at Breakers Indoor Stadium with the hometown team looking to grab the title. Lots of great games on the way as well, so make sure you stick around, including the Canberra Nationals up against the Newcastle Hunters in the championship women. Plenty of great stuff. Chillingsworth back on the court. Skilton, Lee, looks like Murphy, and Brock McMahon for the Thunderbolts. Heading into this final quarter, 20-point lead for the Gunners Academy. They've got Jack Muston, Will Mayfield back on, Dale Feige, Pateman, and the Red Baron as well. Nick Phillips, here he is, recovered from his fall. Still plenty of hustle there. Dale Feeds back to the top of the key, looks to drive into traffic, kicks it over, finds Pateman on that looping pass. Pateman unable to do much with it though.
How did he get that pass through all those hands?
Oh, just sort of dropped just well, perfectly. And somehow he's put it up and it's just come off the fingertips of the Thunderbolts. So they get the ball back here. Will Mayfield just turning Reece Chillingsworth around. Pateman driving hard into the basket, just missing there, shooting it from very, very low off his hip. Murphy, though, driving in by Skilton.
Good pass.
And he gets one.
I think that's his first basket for the game.
It is. Sends him to the line as well. We'll get at least 3 points, hopefully, on his resume thus far. The pressure is on. Ground's gone silent. You can hear a pin drop at the moment. Makes that one, but the Thunderbolts fans certainly start making some revelry. "17 points there is the lead. There's Phillips driving hard. Best way he knows. Finds Mayfield underneath. Gets the ball.
Nice patience.
Well done. Drove hard to just onto the right side of the basket. Gets it, delivers it, and draws the and one. That's what the kids call it, Kaz, the and one.
The and one.
And one. That's what they do. They love it. Mayfield gets that one. Having a very good game on the scoring front. Well over 20 points by now. One of the mainstays of the scorers for the Academy. Driving through, just passes it like he was in the back line for the Newcastle Knights there.
I think he was hoping someone was going to dive down under the basket too.
Yeah, maybe he was looking to pass it to Matty Parsons, former Knights player, assistant manager, and over there for the Thunderbolts. He was ready to run onto it.
He was ready to go score that try.
Unbelievable. The drive from Phillips again, finds the open man, and boom!
Nice.
Oh, that lane opened up like Pitt Street. Joel Fees drove right through it, drove it in hard and dunked it.
Yeah, the Academy are running away with this right now.
It's all about damage control now. Good drive there from the big fella, Justin Lee. That big body on the line. Still 20-point lead here. Gunners feeling pretty comfortable. The touch there from Brock McMahon. Hawkins back in.
McMahon thought he was out.
Murphy takes the bench. Hits the pine. Been doing all right, Murphy. Riley Murphy been good on the defensive end, trying hard on the offense as well.
Oh.
Phillips again hits the deck find. Mayfield unable to get it on that moving jumper. Skilton hits Lee. Oh, just under. Good defence by Mayhem again, just straight up and down. Big tall timber like that makes it very difficult to shoot through. Justin Lee gets the foul called against him there. He was looking to recover the ball. A couple of times Mayhem's done exactly the same thing, just stood straight up and down. Hasn't moved, and it made it very difficult for those Thunderbolts players driving through the lane into him. Oh, turnover there. Good hands by McMahon. Takes on Mayfield.
Oh.
Just misses over the top. Shillingsworth gets it. Passes it back. And McMahon is able to finish there. A couple of points there. He's been pretty enthusiastic when he's come on. Oh, Matty McGowan.
Good help.
Oh, Brock McMahon, sorry. Called the charge on him there, has he?
Yeah, got the charge.
And that's it. Need to get your credit card out. Plenty of charging going on here.
Chillingworth did a good job of helping there.
Skilton inbound pass. Drawn it back to within 18. McMahon to McGann. Finds Hawkins inside to Skillington. Draws a foul, Skilton. Well done.
Playing it up to the crowd.
Yeah, very vocal Tamworth crowd here. Skilton gets another one.
Two from two?
2 from 2 there. Doing okay on that occasion. Points in deficit. The Thunderbolts working hard to try and erase that.
Oh. What was the call there?
Little foul there. Across the hands. 4 fouls on Reese. Chillingworth. Still got 7 minutes plus to go. Gonna have to manage that final foul.
Yeah, you got to leave him in here now.
Oh, Mayfield up and under. Oh, changes hands all the way through and gets it on the right.
Nice finish.
Banks it off the glass. Well done. They get to 18 points.
Nice find.
Oh, just a little too far over the basket there from McGann. Gunners Academy bring it back down through Buston. Setting it up. Finds Feige. Almost, just got it back there. Feige finds Mayhem. Kicks it out. Mayfield steps past.
Step back.
Drains
and he
it.
gets his rebound.
Misses it and then takes it back, has another shot. Misses it again. A couple of lazy shots there. Could have finished a little bit stronger. The Academy really emphasised and made a point. Just tipped in there. Finally fell through. Kesh Mayhem doing his best to disrupt Chillingsworth on that one. Defense chant goes up. They're going to play plenty of that for a few more minutes. Just gets squeezed out like a little piece of toothpaste there, the ball. Position goes to the Thunderbolts. Making a couple of changes. Dave Dwyer, Westlop comes in. Well, that's Billy Parsons, 15, sorry.
Yep, Billy Parsons. I think that's first time into the game?
Yeah, first time into the game. Good player, Billy. Very solid, only young, but really, really eager. Good listener as well from all things that I've heard. Really wants to take his game to the next level.
Oh, nice.
Nice shot there from Reece Chillingsworth.
That was a nice pass by Billy. They're not out of this by far.
Yeah, just under 6 minutes remaining. Bit of a momentum shift at the moment. It's that rebound. Good positioning there by Feige. Holds it back.
They've got to get rebounds, but.
Looking to take McGowan on. Finds Mayhem. Mayhem sets himself. A bit too much. Mayfield underneath. Gets that board. And the foul as well. Oh, strong. Good positioning there. I thought he was going to be, monstered, but he was managed to get in a good position, use his body to his advantage, and get that ball fall right where he wanted it.
Strong under the basket also.
Yeah, he wasn't shooting, no, so it's a baseline ball to the Gunners Academy. Having to work in the last couple of minutes to get their points. Now to Pratt. Pratt inside to Mayhem. Big block.
Big block. Oh, they just can't look after the ball. That was a huge block.
Yeah, needed to really put that home with authority there, Mayhem.
Oh, get in.
And Hawkins way off on that one. Don't have attention on the defensive end. Finds McGowan. Drains that one for three. Oh, brings it into 11 points in just over 5 minutes. Set itself up for a barnstorming finish here. The Thunderbolts looking like they have just got a bit of momentum going their way. Gunners Academy having to work for their points. Missed a few. A couple of turnovers hasn't helped their cause. Still got that little breathing space there, so it's a good time to take that opportunity to, just draw a breath, refocus on the game plan, and make sure that they know what they are doing. It's a big one. I know the crowd's going for, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It is a big one here. Basketball New South Wales would like to thank their official partners, New South Wales Office of Sport, Spalding, Carney Sports Marketing, PCYC, City College New South Wales, Sydney Kings, Sydney Uni Flames and Allied Couriers for bringing you this, not only the 2019 Waratah League season, but a big, big weekend of finals here at Breakers Indoor Stadium. 5:06 remaining, 66-55 in favour of the Gunners Academy. They've had it all their way most of the game. But can you feel it at home? We can certainly feel it here. Something's brewing. Let's hope the Thunderbolts fans are happy. It starts to build a little bit.
The fans really need to get behind the boys right now.
Oh, the bench has started as well. Gunners Academy moving into play. Out to Pratt. Pratt finds Feige. Plenty of time there. Looks to bring it underneath and drive. Finds Mayfield. Kicks it back out to Feige. Plenty of time. Drains that from three. Oh, and a moonwalk there for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I like it.
Very nice indeed. Certainly got his tail up now. A little bit inside the three there. Chillingworth unable to get that one. He was hoping for it. Went for the rebound. Just turned back over to the Academy.
Oh, go again.
Drives it in. Plenty of height, plenty of time. Almost got his own rebound and tipped it back in. Hawkins against two. Mayhem straight up and down. Oh, just hasn't been able to make it stick today.
No.
Hawkins has had a big year and a big game. He's just struggling a little. Taking a bit of pressure off with that three. The Gunners Academy, 14 points is the lead, 4 minutes remaining. And a good stop there. If they can get this out to 16, 17, they'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. Plenty of movement too for the Gunners Academy. Inside finds Mayhem. Nice play. Good pass from Mayfield. Strong game inside for the big man for the Gunners Academy. Hawkins looking to try his bag of tricks, digging deep, trying to find the right player. Finds Billy Parsons, unable to get that one from the elbow. Turnover though. McGowan drains it. on game. Scotty McCann there. Mayfield just short air ball there. Just hits the bit. Good positioning.
They're going to get a shot up. 3, 2. Nice steal.
But still there, plenty of pressure. Finds Parsons. Hands it off. Chillingworth. Chillingworth out to Murphy. Murphy drains that
free. Back to 10.
It's under 3 minutes. 2 minutes 38 to be exact. They want to control the tempo. Make those points when they can. Nothing spectacular. Just turned his back there, Mayhem. He's had a pretty good game.
He's had a great game.
Two minutes 30. Still got one hand on the championship banner, the Canberra Gunners, but it might only be 2 or 3 fingers at the moment. Down there. Jack Nussin with the push on Hawkins.
Both teams are on 14 fouls at the moment.
Coming to play soon, counting down the clock, no doubt.
If Tamworth can get a score here, they'll be looking okay.
Big boards there. They needed that one. Plenty of defensive rebounders coming through. Plenty of offensive ones as well. And Bussing finds Pratt. Pratt, Mayfield.
Oh, that's a tough jumper.
Tough jumper indeed. And fade away there. Probably didn't need to do that one. Probably could have taken a step forward.
He's pulled up for it.
Chillingworth. Probably a bit ambitious this early. I think 2 points would have been a better call there.
The last 3 attempts have been threes. I agree. They need to get to the basket.
Yeah, just draw it a little bit closer and really set it up for those big-time shooters. Mayhem finds Bussing, drives it through, off the fingers. Finds Mayhem. Just stolen there.
Get to the rack.
Fijon Murphy does a good job. Doesn't interfere there. Unable to get it. Just on 1:15 now. 10 points to lead. Fiji's going to slow it up. He's added a couple more fingers there, but another turnover.
Another turnover.
Just over a minute. Putting some pressure high.
Tamworth are having their chances here.
Yeah, they certainly are. What'll happen? Here's McCann. Drives it through. Runs into traffic. And they call a foul there. Declan Pratt. Just on the push there. Just ran into him really, just sort of moving as he came through. Didn't really do too much. It's worked in the favour of the Thunderbolts. Sent him to the line. Just under a minute here, 55 seconds. It's going to be tight.
Timeout.
Yeah, timeout, good call. Need to bank these two. Give him a shot. Bring him in with 8. And again, a minute in basketball is a long time.
It is a long time.
Fully timed as well. Come down to a couple of crucial plays. Plenty of pressure on these players, I tell you what. It's about now you need Johnny Farnham singing Take the Pressure Down, don't you? It certainly has made for an exciting game here. Threatened to be a blowout a little bit earlier on.
Yeah, the Bolts have done a great job of bringing it back.
Yeah, well within the chance here and within earshot with just less than a minute remaining. Now, Basketball New South Wales is excited to announce the continuation of the Sydney Kings HSC program for 2020, which is delivered in partnership with Cedar College and the Sydney Kings. The program is aimed at years 11 and 12 students, providing them with opportunity to complete their HSC studies within sport and community settings. Now, you can learn more just by visiting www.cedarcollege.nsw.edu.au. Great way to combine your studies and your sporting pursuits.
I think McGann's had to change his singlet here with a bit of blood.
Yeah, a little bit of blood there. trying to stem that. Not too sure from a cut or from his nose. Again, as the shooter, they probably need to work out what he's doing.
It would have to be a sub, wouldn't it? His sub would have to come on. He can't go on the court.
No, absolutely. He's got to stem that blood before anything happens. He is on the court now. He's looking for some tissues and a kindly grandmother or mother and supporter from the Thunderbolts looking there. Just happened to have him at hand. Thankfully, she didn't to lick him and clean his face as well. Straight up his nose there. This is going to be a good look for him. So
there's no way he can go on the court.
Yeah, you won't forget him if you're watching around the world. This is the face of this final. Bit of tissue up the old beak there. Really has to stem it. Cleaning it off his face, changed his singlet. There he is, back on court.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's not a good look. That doesn't stop him from shooting, that's for sure. Obviously his nose isn't broken. If it was Ben, he would have been shooting to the left or right, but nice and straight. Straight through to the basket. And the second one there as well. Brings them within 8. 55 seconds remaining in this game. Good passing down court. Bussing. Got caught there by McCann. Calls the push straight to the line. 48 seconds. Soaks up some time as well. It's an opportunity to get back with a nice healthy lead. Takes that one. Brandon Bussing's had a pretty good game. Misses that second one, but he's able to get his own rebound.
His own rebound.
Gets Feege. They can drive. They can really soak up some more time here. Find some players. Mayhem inside to Mayfield. Back to Mayhem. Back to the top to Feege. Down to 4 seconds. Forcing in Mayfield. Shoots off one leg. Manages to get it. Oh, and a timeout called. Just under 30 seconds there. Tell you what.
That was a nice shot.
Well, perfect positioning for the Gunners Academy photographer down there. Hopefully she caught that. Just off that one leg there. Looked like a flamingo in full flight. Shooting that ball. Just out to 11 points. Time certainly isn't the Thunderbolts' friends here. And a couple of quick turnover and a couple of quick points. Could see it get closer. We've got 30 seconds to find out who is the champion for 2019, this Division 1 men's. Certainly has been a pretty exciting game here. Gunners Academy have, had their measure pretty much all of it, but it hasn't been all their own way.
No, but they've definitely done a good job of being in control the whole game.
Yeah, haven't been too flustered or panicked regardless of what's happened, which is testament to the coaching team. Grant Keys, I think he is in the team of the decade, team of the century for the Gunners senior men's. Great player, played in the NBL as well. Just that nice experience to have in your assistant coach. Hawkins trying to do something. Losing the ball. Played right into their hands. Feeds down low. Looks like he's going to go up. Kicks it back out to Bussing. Bussing just soaking up the clock. It's a little foul, lazy foul there. Sends him to the line with 2 to go. Oh, for 2 shots with 14 seconds remaining.
The boys are starting to give each other high fives. Good on them.
Yeah, looks like they could be well safe now, especially if he ices 2 of these. Makes that second one. 12 points, 14 seconds. Mathematically, could be done. take a lot though. Can three-pointer, just rims in and out. Put back, unable to do it. Bruce Chillingworth trying his best. Billy Parsons, he'll do it. Oh! That's
that
it.
Was in.
All over. The Canberra Gunners Academy are the 2019 Division 1 men's champions.
Good on them. They deserved it. They
Well
played
done. Excellent effort by the team from the ACT. A lot of young guys coming through the system down there. Fantastic effort for them and the team. Ended up winning 75-63. Commiserations to the Tamworth Thunderbolts. Hard-working team. A few veterans there, but positive signs for the future, Kaz, as well.
Yeah, definitely for both teams.
Yeah, exactly. They've been doing pretty well in their pool and in this division the last few years. The Tamworth Thunderbolts will look to continue. Quiet game on Hawkins' performance there. Reece Chillingworth did exceptionally well. Scott McCann did particularly well. And a couple of other players, Justin Lee, certainly put in as well. Sad to see veteran Chris Skilton say ta-ta with that one. Bit of a mixed bag for him. But all a good one. You can see the young chaps right across the board from the ACT cheering on that one. Is a fantastic one. A great one. Big games coming up your way. Still trying to find out scores of some of the other games for you. But just jump on to Basketball New South Wales Waratah League Facebook page to find out the details throughout the day. Big games ahead for us as well, including, well, the big one at 3:30, the Manly Warringah Seagulls up against the Central Coast Crusaders. Canberra Nationals against the Newcastle Hunters in Championship Women's. And this is going to be a great game as well. The top two teams in the Div 1 Women's, Wagga Wagga Blaze up against the Coffs Harbour Suns. We'll leave you to the presentations. We're going to get out of here. Kaz, thank you so much once again for joining us. It's been a pretty good game.
It was awesome. Had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, good work. All right, we will see you back here very, very soon for some of the more games. Stay tuned. Keep enjoying basketball, and we hope you're having a fantastic day.
See ya.
finally, the big one, the league MVP for 2019 from Tamworth, Big Sean Horgan. Big round of applause for all our league winners. We'll now move on to the grand final presentation. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate and call up our referees this evening, George Costakis, Brad Manioli and Chris Oversinger. Round of applause for our referees. I would now like to call up the captain of Tamworth just to say a few good words.
Thank you very much for the crowd. Thank you very much players. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get over the hill for this summer. It's been a long road, and I'm sure we'll throw in all the accolades to one of those. Thanks.
Now I'd like to call up our runners up to their trophies. Firstly, number 4, Ronnie Murphy. Number 5, Cody Mercer. Number 7, Brian McMahon. Number 10, Scott McGann. Number 11, Keyshawn Horgan. Number 12, David Burke. Number 13, Reece Greenwood. Number 14, Justin Leahy. Number 15, Billy Parsons. Number 16, Abe Westport. Number 17, Toby Wade. And number 18, Chris Stillman. And also head coach, John Allen. And also manager, Matty Parsons. Matt McGann as well, and Matt McGann too. Once again, guys, for your photo, and a round of applause. This is an amazing effort to make the grand final. I want us up in 2019 with Tamworth Thunderbolts. Okay. Congratulations again to Tamworth. I'd now like to call up the captain of the Canberra Gunners Academy to say a few words.
Thank you. Props and cheers to Tamworth. You guys have had a hell of a year. Tough up today, but we have a lot of respect for what you guys are doing for the program for the past few years. Keep working hard. I'm sure we get there. Thank you very much. To the fans, thank you very much to the Tamworth guys. You guys are bloody loud. Thanks for all the snaps for today. That was incredible. To our parents and fans, thank you. Thank you for coming over the road with us. Thanks for coming to support every single game. We really, really appreciate it. To the refs, thank you for a really good, clean game. I'm sure somebody will play the text us. I appreciate that. To Bucks for New South Wales, thanks for an awesome weekend. To our boys and our staff, Sam, Graham, Jared, John, thank you so much for what you do to our schools this evening. Tuesday, schools, let's enjoy this one. Thank you.
And John Pratt, definitely. Before we present the winning banner and trophy, we do present the grand final MVP. And this goes to, from the Canberra Gunners Academy, number 9, Will McHale. Will, take it around. Congratulations, Will. Now it's my pleasure to call on the captain and coach of Canberra to receive the championship winning trophy and the Premier's Banner for 2019. Okay, and let's get it. And the last one's like found it back at home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you your premiers, the 2019 Canberra Gunners Academy. While we're getting their team photo done, I just want to thank you all again for coming out and supporting basketball. We do appreciate it. We want to wish you all safe travels home, and we hope to see you back here again next year.